of the ancients. Tried and true, trusted herbs and extracts fused with the latest nutraceutical science. Introducing the all-new Ancient Defense Herbal Immunity Blend, crafted with over 14 key ancient herbs and extracts to supercharge and prepare your body for what experts admit is the most dangerous season of the year. We have rejected hundreds of other formulations in our quest to bring you what is simply the most powerful and comprehensive proprietary formula that we have ever created in the realm of herbal immunity. For the last 2 years, our team has been working with top doctors, nutritionists, and chemists to develop the ultimate nutraceutical formulation. Experience the benefits of combining over 14 ancient herbs and extracts with exciting new advances in nutraceutical science. For a limited time, get 25% off on this introductory offer. Visit ancientdefense.com or call 888-253-3139. ancientdefense.com. Sold out for weeks due to the difficult and extensive proprietary process behind its creation, the exclusive InfoWars Life Secret 12 formulation is now back in stock. This ultra-clean vitamin B12 nutraceutical has been carefully crafted and developed over the last 2 years and is based on cellular science of how your body actively absorbs essential nutrients. Most forms of vitamin B12 are highly processed and synthetic and could not be properly absorbed by the body. Secret 12 is a binary of nutramedical grade, bioavailable coenzyme forms of B12, methylcobalamin, the same kind used in B12 injections, and adenosylcobalamin, the most bioactive form that has been created with our proprietary process. Secret 12 is taken by mouth, right on the tongue, and then swallowed. No needles, no injections. Don't take my word for it. Try it for yourself. Discover the secret. Secret 12. Supplies of Secret 12 are very limited. Secure yours today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas. The first reports say that President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting.
It is a big idea, a new world order.
It was almost as if it were a planned implosion. It just pancaked.
Either you are with us or you are with the terrorists.
Live.
But I also believe that a lot of gun owners would agree that AK-47s belong in the hands of soldiers, not in the hands of criminals.
Criminals like you?
Guns will be taken, and no one will be able to be armed. We will take all guns.
For many of the police and guard troops, it is an uncomfortable job to do this in an American city.
Global governance at last. Is it one world? The central bankers in charge. But aren't we all just living and dying for what the central banks do?
As for me, give me liberty or give me death!
Live from the Infowars.com studios, it's Alex Jones.
Yeah, there was that short clip of CNBC, the central bankers are in charge, we're all just their slaves. And again, people have been taught you're either a communist or you're a right-winger. Because that's what the left says, oh, we're socialists, but you study what they do. Lean forward and all those MSNBC slogans are like Marxist-Leninist famous slogans. If you're informed, you look at it, you go, oh, my God, it's Engels, it's Marx, it's Lenin. But it's not. It's just big mega banks that control governments and issue the money. They can buy everything up. So they don't like free market because you end up owning your own property. You end up owning your own factory. They want you on government welfare, or they want you with a government loan. They want to run your life. They're the opposite of a Renaissance economy 500 years old. They're the old system of serfdom, of feudalism, of control. And they dressed it up in nice little black ladies like MSNBC, you know, in little pink dresses going, oh, communism's good. Oh, we love the children. Or, you know, nice little white guys in little suits to appeal to everybody. And they come on there and say, your kids belong to the state, and other just over-the-top statements to get us all fighting with each other. While the decision has been made, and I just read a couple mainstream headlines, that you can't have anything. You've got to be totally poor. Humans are bad. And they're not even saying that because humans might be hurting the earth. They're just saying it so they can swindle more of your money and jack up your taxes and exempt themselves. You see, they've set up global government where they leave the nation states. There's a global corporate government with all these secret treaties on record. And then you get the treaties decades later, they're all exempt from taxes. See, if they weren't exempt from the taxes being this high, you would have lower taxes because they'd be under the same ones. It's the ultimate form of discrimination. That's why they scream racism, racism, sexism, sexism all day. Is so we're all looking for signs of a black person being racist, or a white person being racist, or a Hispanic being racist, or a man not treating a woman right, or vice versa, or, oh my gosh, you know, men are urinating standing up, let's arrest them in Germany. I'm not joking, I've got that in the stack. While meanwhile, we're being engineered. We're being enslaved. We're having our basic freedoms annihilated. In every Club of Rome, Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission, Davos, Switzerland speech. I was watching Davos on C-SPAN yesterday, and I just randomly turned it on. They had some global EU banker saying we've got to lower standards of living and we've got to get rid of families. I mean, just, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. To fund government, you need families. You need 2.1 children being born. We're 1.5. And is all this Greek or Martian to people? The West is already gone. Japan has 1.2 kids for every 2 adults. And idiots always send me emails and say, I can't believe you can even send emails. What do you mean 1.3 kids? You don't have 1.3. You either have 1 kid or you don't, or you have to. We're talking about aggregate millions here. We're talking about, I mean, is the public so far gone it's just all over? I mean, is that what it's come down to? That you really want to just be engineered and learn how football works or how to act cool, but not how the world works? You know, all the sports scores going back 50 years and the baseball scores and what type of underwear Mickey Mantle wore or Babe Ruth. Who cares whether the footballs were inflated or not? Does Obamacare increase your prices? Does it create death panels? You should take that personal because it does, and now you're experiencing it. So they want a world government not based on free market, but by government regulations that are selectively enforced to shut down all the competition and to put in tax incentives where Germany last year outlawed single families, the word, homes. You must live in big dormitories with a watchman that controls your life and social workers on every floor. I mean, this is hell that's being created. This is totalitarianism, but it's only allowed because there is a 0.1% that wants people to attack the 1%. No, if you look at it, about half the wealth's owned by a tiny fraction of the 1%. And they're waging war against the 20% that's the middle class that 30 years ago in the U.S., the numbers came out last week, was about 35, 40%. The middle class is gone. And Obama gives all these speeches about middle class all day. Oh, KUT in Austin, look, tiny apartments could be answer to Austin's housing crunch. Oh, but they charge you more per square foot for them. See, it's artificial scarcity. You don't get a little apartment and get it cheap. No. They just teach you to have less so the governing class can have a bigger piece of tax pie. And so more people can work for government or corporations that have government contracts so that the globalists can socially control you through that paycheck. The end of the Renaissance, the return of the Dark Age with a high-tech surveillance grid overlay that is a technotronic Armageddon. Look Look at these headlines. Harvard professor, government mosquito drone will extract your DNA. You know, I see all these wild things on air that I've read from Davos over the last decade. It's just all from them. Harvard professor Margot Seltzer warned that miniature mosquito drones will one day forcibly extract your DNA on behalf of government and insurance companies, as she told scientists at the World Economic Forum in Davos that privacy was dead. Well, yeah, they're already putting in all the cars, tracker boxes that tax you by the mile in the last 15 years, and now they announced this year they're going to go live with them and start taxing. It's already begun in like 8 cities. Seltzer, professor in computer science at Harvard University, told attendees, privacy as we knew it, in part, is no longer feasible. How we continually think of privacy is dead. See, oh, it's like a warning? No, it's not. It's, we will assimilate you. Resistance is futile. That's what this announcement is. I remember like 12 years ago, Bill Gates came out and was already creating mosquitoes that have vaccines in them that are biological mosquitoes. And people didn't believe me when I was reading from his own think tank's website. Now, let's continue down this line. This is a BizPac Review article. It links through the Arizona State University and local TV. This is a real headline. I didn't make this up. Hating whitey, close quote. Arizona State stirs pot teaching the problem of white classes. Well, don't worry. Just the last 2 weeks, over 100 white people were killed, confirmed, because they were white in the U.S. But it's only in local news, though. Who cares? They deserve to die. They're white. College student in Arizona can now take a class on hating whitey and to learn the, quote, problem of whiteness. And it goes through that whites are inherently an evil on the earth. This funded by the mega elite that control everything, just to get us all fighting with each other. Here's another one from Infowars.com, Kurt Nimmo. He links through to the German newspapers. You can't make this up. I remember covering this last year. German court rules man can urinate while standing up. Feminist groups had claimed that men urinating standing up was a privilege over women and was an act of male dominance. But a court has ruled that they will not pay a £2,855 damage for a feminist landowner, apartment owner, that said that her male renters might splatter on the seat. But remember last year Michelle Obama said, don't say the word bossy because feminists aren't bossy. No, what you are is a bunch of hardcore totalitarian scumbags that want to control reality and lecture us how to live and operate while telling women that they shouldn't have a man in the house so they're alone and the state's their husband and a woman shouldn't have a gun. Well, you know what? Everybody's done with you and we know who you are, filth, and it's declassified. You're CIA funded. Second hour coming up. We'll pee standing up. You can go to hell.
The average person's life is filled with unexpected challenges. Unlock the energy it takes to defeat these daily beasts with super male or super female vitality, specifically designed to assist the body in regulating proper hormone balance to create superior vitality in males and females. Supercharge and conquer your world at InfoWarsLife.com or call 1-888-253-3139.
The government's Department of Homeland Security is buying up loads of ammo. At the same time, they're restricting civilians' rights to own and purchase firearms. Can you put 2 and 2 together? Infidel Body Armor can stop every round, including hollow points and .308 sniper rounds, is reasonably priced and fully legal. But for how long? Go to InfidelBodyArmor.com, spelled INFIDEL bodyarmor.com. Infidel Body Armor. Just won't quit.
For all of recorded history, civilizations around the world praised the health benefits of silver. At InfoWars Life, our mission is to bring you the highest quality, purest, cleanest, effective colloidal silver on the market today for the lowest price available. You don't have to be a doctor to know. The fall and winter months are the most dangerous time of year in North America when it comes to you and your family's health. InfoWarsLife.com is very excited to announce our biggest run yet of Silver Bullet colloidal silver, exclusively available at InfoWarsLife.com. Now, InfoWarsLife.com has taken colloidal silver to the next level using a cutting-edge technique that is free of toxic artificial additives. Now more than ever, it's important to stock up on high-quality Silver Bullet from InfoWarsLife.com. No survival chest is complete without Silver Bullet. Secure your Silver Bullet today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139. Silver Bullet.